Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday to you. Thank you for joining me today for yet another edition of 5 Minutes with Phil. It's a Thursday today, and I hope your week is going well so far. I want to once again unpack God's Word for you here today and kind of give us a little bit of a challenge. And today, it's a real personal challenge. I know like all week we've had moments where we've kind of recognized some characteristics of God that should really encourage us, and I hope that's blessed you. Today's a little bit more of a personal challenge to all of us as far as who we are and how we deal with people, whether they're difficult people or great, whatever the case might be. And the book of James, chapter 1, verse 19, has a kind of a three-part piece of advice today that I want to give you as you go through your day today. Let's take a look at it together. You ready? James chapter 1, verse 19, it says, "Understand this, my dear brothers and sisters. You must all be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry." All right. Now, here's the deal. I think sometimes we become pretty content by observing just one of these directions. And I think there needs to be a constant reminder for us that we need to take these as a whole in its entirety. So let's take a look at all three of these, and let's see if they might challenge all of us personally a little bit. Number one, we should be quick to listen. We should be quick to listen. I tell you what, some of the most powerful moments that I've had with somebody, for example, in my office when they have wanted to speak with me, it's not been when I have necessarily said anything profound. In all honesty, some of the most profound moments that I have ever experienced was when I just listened. I'm convinced that there are a lot of people out in the world today who would benefit so much if we would just take the time to listen to them. And here James gives us this great piece of advice that we should be quick to listen. If someone wants to talk to you, you don't have to be the fixer. Maybe just for a little bit, listen to what they have to say. And maybe that will take place today as you interact with somebody. Secondly, not only should we be quick to listen, we should be slow to speak. Now, this is where we get in trouble. Remember, I just talked about being a fixer? I think a lot of times we love to give our piece of advice, whether it's asked for or not, whether it's merited or not, whether we really need to give it to somebody or not. A lot of people are just quick to kind of give an answer or to give their perspective on everything. A lot of times some people just like to top someone else's story, and that's a whole different 5 Minutes with Phil altogether. And I read this, and I think there's a lot of merit to this, where we should be people that are not so quick to have to talk every time we have someone's attention. Sure, if they want to speak with you and converse with you, maybe they're asking for advice, but you know what? Maybe we should think before we talk. In fact, I think we'd apply that to social media. We should probably think before we hit send, and that would really save us a lot of trouble. Then finally today, we're told to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and then slow to get angry. Slow to get angry. I don't know about you, but sometimes I can get really frustrated with other people for different reasons. And maybe you're like me, maybe for different reasons, but we all have those moments where we're kind of pushed, right? And I've learned that with every person who's kind of struggling out there, we should have a little bit more patience for them. You know, oftentimes there's a story behind somebody's mistakes. Sometimes there's a story behind somebody's words to us that don't sit too well. And I've learned over the years that there's a lot of wisdom to keeping yourself from getting angry at somebody, because oftentimes there's a story there that we don't know, but God does. And so today, I want to challenge you today, all right? Be quick to listen, be slow to speak, and be slow to get angry. And let's apply that today as we go through our lives on this Thursday. Okay? Thanks for joining me. We love you. And we'll talk to you again later. Bye-bye.